The Adventures of Father Brown is a collection of mystery short stories written by G.K. Chesterton and first published in 1910. The book features the fictional character of Father Brown, a Roman Catholic priest who is also a keen observer and amateur detective with a unique approach to solving crimes. The stories are set in England during the early 20th century and are narrated by a friend of Father Brown, a former criminal-turned-private investigator named Horace O'Connor. The book comprises 12 separate cases that Father Brown is called upon to solve, each presenting a unique mystery that challenges his intellect, intuition, and moral convictions. Father Brown is a humble and unassuming priest who possesses a deep understanding of human nature and a keen ability to see beyond appearances. He uses his knowledge of psychology, philosophy, and theology to unravel the mysteries that come his way, often relying on his intuition and insights into the human soul. Unlike traditional detectives, Father Brown does not rely on physical prowess or advanced technology, but rather on his astute observations and understanding of human behavior. In each story, Father Brown encounters a wide range of characters, from aristocrats to criminals, from the wealthy to the destitute, and from the pious to the profane. He uses his keen powers of observation to decipher their motives, actions, and secrets, often uncovering hidden truths that are not immediately apparent to others. Father Brown's deep compassion, understanding, and wisdom enable him to see the goodness in even the most flawed individuals and to guide them towards redemption and repentance. The mysteries that Father Brown encounters are varied and intriguing. They involve thefts, murders, kidnappings, and other crimes, often with seemingly impossible or inexplicable circumstances. Each case presents a puzzle that requires Father Brown to use his intellect, powers of deduction, and insights into human nature to unravel the truth. His approach to solving crimes is unconventional, as he often delves into the moral and philosophical aspects of the cases, considering the motives and moral dilemmas of the characters involved. One of the key elements of The Adventures of Father Brown is Chesterton's use of paradoxes and contradictions, both in the characters and in the mysteries themselves. Father Brown often solves the mysteries by embracing paradoxes and seeing the truth in contradictions, which adds depth and complexity to the stories. Chesterton's writing style is witty, clever, and filled with thought-provoking insights into human nature, morality, and the nature of truth. Another notable aspect of The Adventures of Father Brown is the richly detailed and vividly described settings in which the stories take place. Chesterton paints a colorful picture of the English countryside, with its quaint villages, ancient churches, and historic manor houses. The settings serve as more than just backdrops for the stories. They are integral to the atmosphere and tone of the narratives, adding to the sense of time and place. In addition to the intriguing mysteries and vivid settings, The Adventures of Father Brown also explores deeper themes such as morality, faith, and the nature of sin. Father Brown's Catholic faith and his deep understanding of theology and philosophy are central to his approach to solving crimes. He often grapples with questions of morality, conscience, and the nature of evil, and his convictions are tested as he confronts the darker aspects of human nature. Chesterton uses the character of Father Brown to explore the complexities of faith and the challenges of living a virtuous life in a fallen world. The Adventures of Father Brown is a unique and captivating collection of mystery stories that offers readers not only thrilling and puzzling mysteries but also profound insights into human nature, morality, and faith. Chesterton's skillful writing, intriguing plots, and well-drawn characters make for an engaging and thought-provoking read, providing readers with a rich literary experience. The first story in the collection, The Blue Cross, sets the stage for the adventures of Father Brown. In this tale, Father Brown encounters a master thief named Flambeau, who is attempting to steal a precious artifact, the Blue Cross, from a prominent bishop. Through his keen powers of observation and deduction, Father Brown is able to thwart Flambeau's plans and bring him to justice. This story introduces readers to Father Brown's unique approach to solving mysteries and his ability to see beyond the obvious. As the stories unfold, Father Brown is faced with a wide array of cases that challenge his intellect, intuition, and moral convictions. In The Queer Feet, Father Brown must unravel the mystery of a man found dead in a hotel room, seemingly killed by his own shoes. In The Invisible Man, Father Brown uncovers the truth behind a series of mysterious occurrences at a country house, involving a disappearing man and a stolen painting. In The Honor of Israel Gow, Father Brown is called upon to solve a murder case that seems to defy all logic and evidence. One of the recurring themes in the book is the idea of the unseen, or hidden truth. Father Brown often sees beyond the surface-level appearances and uncovers the deeper truths that are concealed beneath. He recognizes that human nature is complex and often contradictory, and that the motives and actions of individuals may not always be what they seem. Through his keen powers of observation and his deep understanding of human nature, Father Brown is able to uncover the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface, revealing the true nature of the crimes and the characters involved. Another prominent theme in The Adventures of Father Brown is the idea of morality and the battle between good and evil. Father Brown is a devout Catholic, and his faith and moral convictions guide his actions and decisions throughout the stories. He grapples with questions of right and wrong, sin and redemption, and the consequences of human actions. He often challenges conventional notions of justice and morality, recognizing that the line between good and evil is not always clear-cut. Chesterton uses Father Brown as a vehicle to explore the complexities of morality and the challenges of living a virtuous life in a morally ambiguous world. Chesterton also uses the character of Father Brown to challenge societal norms and expectations. Father Brown does not fit the typical mold of a detective or a hero. He is not physically imposing, he does not rely on advanced technology or forensic evidence, and he often appears absent-minded and unassuming. However, beneath his unassuming exterior, Father Brown possesses a sharp mind and a keen intellect, which he uses to solve the most puzzling mysteries. Chesterton challenges the conventional notions of what makes a great detective or a hero, showing that true wisdom and virtue often lie beyond superficial appearances. The character of Father Brown is also portrayed as a compassionate and understanding figure. He shows empathy and kindness towards those who are flawed or have fallen into sin, recognizing that everyone is capable of redemption. He sees the inherent goodness in people, even when they have made mistakes or committed crimes, and he often guides them towards repentance and forgiveness. This compassionate and forgiving nature sets Father Brown apart from traditional detectives, who may solely focus on solving the crime and bringing the perpetrator to justice, without considering the underlying human struggles and motivations. The Adventures of Father Brown also showcases Chesterton's masterful writing style. His prose is rich and evocative, filled with vivid descriptions of the English countryside, the characters, and the settings. Chesterton's use of paradoxes, contradictions, and witty wordplay adds depth and complexity to the stories, challenging readers to think critically and reflect on the deeper philosophical and moral themes. In addition to the intriguing mysteries and thought